on your side. You're watching WBRC Fox 6 News at 10.
My stomach hurt, like I was ready to go home. And then when they called my name, it just happened so fast. I just like sucked it in. I was like, I got to do it.
We begin with an incredible story. A teenager who lost both of his legs surprised loved ones by walking at his graduation last week.
John Huddleston talked with Carlos Bell today. John, this had to be emotional. What an inspiring young man.
Absolutely, Stephen. Probably not a dry eye in the house. You know, getting to this point here, walking has been a struggle for Bell. But as he puts it, while he's been through a lot this past year, he's learned so much about life. Carlos Bell's story begins here, on a stretch of I-2059 in Jefferson County. His story starts here, but the end is nowhere close to being written.
When it first happened, I was trying to be strong for everybody else.
Mother's Day 2015, Carlos Bell's car is run off the road by a reckless driver.
I had saw the bone sticking out my right leg.
Bell spent the next 9 days in a medically induced coma. When he finally woke up, he learned that doctors had been forced to amputate both of his legs.
I didn't know how to take it. I ain't want to cry, I ain't want to be mad. I just didn't want to do anything, and I ain't see myself walking again.
The next year was a tough one. Bell had to learn to walk all over again. When high school graduation rolled around, almost everyone thought the Pleasant Grove senior would receive his diploma in his wheelchair. Everyone except Carlos.
My mom had asked me the day before, actually. She was like, so is you gonna walk? I was like, no, Mom.
Except for a very small group of people, Carlos had kept everyone in the dark. So you can imagine the shock they got when they saw this.
When my therapist, she came real quick with the walker, opened it, I stood up, and then everybody stood up and they just was hollering and clapping. Physically, it was like a 3. Yeah, it was only a 3, but mentally it was a 10. It was so hard to do it.
Carlos made it across the stage without a hitch. It wasn't the first time that he had walked since the accident, but it was the first time everyone had seen him do it. It was, in essence, a graduation within a graduation.
Don't never let nobody tell you that you can't do something, because I've heard, you know, people, nobody ever said it directly to me, but I've heard situations where people, you know, say, well, he can't do this and he can't do that, but I did.
And did he ever? Carlos tells me he's going to attend Shelton State in Tuscaloosa next year. He wants to focus on computer and audio engineering and one day be a music producer. It is a lofty goal, but I doubt anyone is betting against him. Beth?